Okay, man, as you know, man, that 60 went ahead and leaked. I tired of trying to silicone this bulkhead, trying to figure out what's going on, whether it's going to leak or not, what day it's going to leak, what night it's going to leak. Just too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. So, with saying that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get right to it. I'll throw something even bigger in there, man. Pull the 40 breeder out. Put a 60 in there. 60 sprung a leak. 3-4 times. I would like my rack up and running. So, pull the 40 out, pull the 60 out, throwing 110 gallon in there. I just gotta do a little bit of cable management on the side over here. There's be going on up here. You know what I mean? I'll go ahead and show y'all what's going on. I'll show y'all my begonia. Angel wing begonia. But tanks are looking beautiful. Tanks are definitely looking beautiful. Definitely looking beautiful. You see, I ghost feed my tanks. A little bit of fish food. It's spoiled. A little fungus. A little biofilm growing all over it. And what's loving it? A little freshwater cocoa pods and amphipods. My benefits with bacteria team. They break down anything that comes in the tank. I start them in there with no livestock in the tank. I allow them to breed and breed and breed and breed. I feed them, I feed the tank, I feed the beneficial bacteria. And as I said, we started this tank with no chemicals. No chemicals. No dechlorinator, no prime, no API quick start, no anything. Dry placing, osmocote, DIY root tap fertilizer. We got some Mupani wood in there that I soaked and boiled for probably a little over a week. Anubias. Got some bush philander in there. Got some Rotala rotundifolia in the back. Not sure how it's going to build. Not really too worried about it. Not really too worried about how them little struggling grass plants going to do, because I believe I'm just going to get some tissue cultures of grass, some grass, hair grass or something like that, some carpeting plants or something, some Monte Carlo, and just plant them in here. But, no. As I said, man, you're not dealing with the leaks. You're not doing that. You're not doing this. And been as though I wanted to use this as my frag session. I think I'm gonna have to build some type of rack in here so I can bring my frags up to about right here. Bring my frag racks up to about here. Then I just go ahead and fill this side. Rock. Put my clowns in here, put their cave in here. Get some angels and some blindies and some stuff to take care of the algae. And if you're wondering, I know people probably wonder about, 110 gallon tough stuff stock pond. I'm going to paint epoxy over the inside. Just in case, man. I don't want any contamination from any type of, what is that? That's brass. It's not copper, but it's brass. And I don't want any metal contents in my water. So I'm going to paint, I want epoxy all around there. I'm going to paint it with a paintbrush. But progression of the rack, progression of the rack, progression of the rack. Definite progression of the rack. We got algae bloom going on over there, so I got the lights off. It looks beautiful though, man. The mandarin's loving it. Of course, all the copepods living on all the algae. Got a little bubble algae on the glass. Yeah, we checking in, man. We checking in, man. We definitely checking in. We definitely checking in. I ghost fed this too. course, why not? I said I'm gonna get some more carpeting plants and then go ahead and fill this up. So I picked a piece of Mopani wood that goes in here. A couple nice pieces of dragon stone I'm gonna go in here with. Let me know how y'all feel about the decision, man. I said, man, we took a 40 breeder out, put a 60 in. Swap the 60 out. We're going straight to 110 gallons, man. Straight to 110 gallons, man. The 60 breeder was leaking. The 60 was leaking. That 60 straight. That 60 is running beautiful. The other 60 kept leaking, kept leaking, kept leaking. And I'm going to keep dealing with the leaking, man. I'm going to keep dealing with the leaking. This was a freshwater pond, if anybody wants to know over anything. That was a little, that is, what that little calcium buildup is. It doesn't come off of there. It was outside. It was in the sun. It was a freshwater garden pond. Had some goldfish in there. Nothing but a little more organics and bacteria, man, for my copepods to love and breed on. A little space for some algae to grow, something like that, man. Some biofilm and things of that nature to grow. The good stuff. All about the good stuff, man. Anybody want to come out for and check in? Hey. One of my velvet damsels. I ran into the back. Snail trails on the glass, man. That's why y'all say, man, clean the glass, man. Don't worry about that, man. Snails gonna get all that. They love it. They love it. My snails love these glass. And my hermit crabs take care of all the rock work. Best believe me, I got hermit crabs and all these tanks that take care of the rock work.